Hope say you sleep well. Hope say you don't wake up. Hope say you don't ready to start your day. And this now the Ogbonge show where you need to use to start your day, because now here you get all the informate of things where they share for we country. As we talk and say we country, the greatest country of Nigeria. My name na Edewo, and it never change. As you still be the same thing as we run them back to back to back. I dey here with my very better first lady. We sabi, we kajad. See how she calm. She humble. If let's say today, she get where she won't go collect money. Precious, where they go collect money today?
You know, so I've been one begin practice my Queen's English. I can't remember saying a King's English.
Na King's English you go speak now.
No, be more Queen's English. So I wanted to say thank you.
Na so.
But now we be kings. I don't know how it will be.
You
again.
say thank you. Na so.
Good morning, my people. Now the Good Morning Nigeria should be. This don't land your domots as usual. And as you know, they bring you informate where they help you to move forward. So as normal, we go make sure say we bring you all the things and where they share on top the front page of the newspaper, because this morning it been a war against indiscipline. In fact, one of the newspapers carry and say a war without end, but they no put amen. For inside waiting the apple for inside PDP. You need to see the waiting the apple for inside newspapers in this morning. One will touchline matter, they will gather smoke finish for newspaper. They will go walk out straight, enter inside our top 3 segment. So we'll go bring some kind matter them we gather with well. E.g., for example, the things they want, they see, they pain my belly. As if we say, one, I don't want people say, move some communities so because flood is coming. It is going to come down, pour down like the days of Noah. Move communities, make people no die, make people know they stranded. People were supposed to move. They don't move. They don't hear the heat. We don't know what's going to happen. If we come here tomorrow now, say something happened to people. Plus, including, say, even inside the top 3, we hear, say, somebody molest and rape 12 years old Pekin. Why? I say, why? Oh, this and more. Now we'll get for you from the top 3 segment. And when the time reach, we'll go open phone line, make we hear from you. How all this matter them take do you for body?
I like that question when you ask. Why? Because now only madman, no mad person, go they see small Pekin, they molest them. Well, make we move on to the other matter with our hand. As it is they be, we get better conversation regarding, say, INEC don't drop list. You know, say when they drop list for school, everybody go wrong, go there, go check whether your name there inside, whether you did you make it, did your exam pass, which grade you get. INEC don't drop list of some kind of people then based on, say, the presidential, senatorial, and House of Rep. For those who won't know who they be, who they go front to represent their party and all those kind of things, they don't drop list. Make we see as it be, and we'll go look that matter one by follow. Make you self know, because not only presidency you go they look. Make you check House of Rep, make you check Senate. Which people they there, where they go put your matter for front, whether they won't go put them or now for themselves. Now they go that place.
It just remind me when we day school, we'll be so the cram matric number. You don't cram the matric number. You go check your own, check other people.
They check.
You know all the matric numbers. Where did I have it been this week? Let me see what this person has. You go check what this person gets and all of that. Well, not forgetting, say we also touch like within concern press freedom. As it be say journalists, them they go through some kind thing. I don't want to call them trials and tribulation because of the kind begin them when they face. How good will we say our press freedom day for inside the country? Because if we touch like waiting journalists they go through, especially the ones who they don't go through this year alone, it gather way too well. So one person will be saying himself na media consultant, Oga Peter or Sangbe, he go join us inside the studio to touch like that matter and more. And of course, you know, say other segments of the shows is today. Not forgetting, say today, okay, no, today not Thursday, but next week Thursday, ready well because our business segment don't they change. It don't they enter into monetary things so that we go package and go to show you how it be say you go fit use make money, because last this time so that you no go fall apart. All this amount now we get for the show. Like so go take small break, make a full later, go drink see. Just a drink, leave me.
I've been just they look you as they talk and say make a sip on your behalf.
But that's not gentlemanly.
No, this see the same way where I go open door for you to make sure say
so you supposed to carry my tea hand over to me. To make sure say the door no hit you. I check tea to make sure say I go test them to know whether it's good for you. No, make we go break, my people. When we come back, make I go check what's in the newspaper they tell us this morning. Make us serve cookies. Honorable, chop cookies. Chop cookies. That's what they do.
When you are giving the gods, chop cookies.
How will they come back after this break?
Make it not be like say, I know do well.
our ancestors don't come. I don't know as they use no say election don't they come for inside Nigeria. When make they come out with this kind one. They say waiting, today overfeeding need a cure tomorrow hunger. See am again. Today overfeeding no go stop tomorrow hunger. This one, now just advice where I want to leave before I hand them over to senior ancestors where they're around in person. Make you know, see for this inside this election when they come, when person don't they promise you, I'll give you 5,000 to vote for you. I'll give you a bag of rice. Make you know, say when you chop belly food today, the next 4 to 8 years of your life, today belly full and overfeeding, you not go cure the hunger where you go get in the next 4 or 5 years. So shine your eye. Vote wisely. Good day for the house. Good morning.
Pre, you don't finish talk for the matter. No need to add anything.
Do addendum now.
No, no need to add. Anybody will know 1 year, may no year. Okay. Anybody will want stubborn, may stubborn.
Now all of us go suffer out together.
Everybody go suffer them together. Everybody gonna eat the breakfast.
Ouch. Ouch. All right, make waka inside the newspaper stand and they were on position. And which way they smile up and down like this time?
I didn't like the way Chukudi they carry the matter. It's like I say, if you add anything na addendum, make you not to waste time. At least you don't represent the ancestors today.
Yes.
You represent Wela. All right, make we enter the newspapers this morning. We check start from the Sun. Now it will be the Daily Sun. Now it will be our first paper. They say erosion. Soludo cries to federal government, says 40% of Anambra's land mass under threat. Since the apple for the check out for page 25. We come down, they say Kano Anko hails Uguay as peaceful leader. We'll check them out for there. Why in talk that one? Page 27, carry that one. War without end in PDP. Like I said, it is the shelle for the PDP back to back. Wike group pulls out of Atiku's campaign. Go check them out. And other matter where they under there. Buhari at UNGA restates commitment to free, fair elections. Say nothing happen, everything go dey soft. Airlines lose billions as Lagos Airport records 93 bed strikes in 6 months. Go find them out for there, waiting they happen. They say Nigeria too advanced for same faith presidency. Now Apostolic Church, now they talk this one, say this movement, to make sense. And the Uber offers to pay 1 million naira monthly to defray Auto Eze's 50 million naira loan. Go check them out for there. 1 million naira monthly. Now you talk. All right, we come down. Buhari begs for debt cancellation for severely challenged countries. He begs, say, may they help them cut some kind debt. Let's say. All right, then the major one with the year. ASU vows to appeal as court orders lecturers back to classrooms. Say, with immediate alacrity, make una go back to class. And newly confirmed CJN denies crisis in Supreme Court. It's everything they kajad. Chukudi, which one you see?
Make we begin first with the breaking news when being come out yesterday. Say the National Industrial Court then talk say make ASU go back to the classrooms.
Yes.
Make I explain now so that people go understand. Now, you get waiting that they call interlocutory injunction. You they talk say okay, make we run reach the end before we reach the end. Now, waiting the court tell ASU to do now say okay, ASU. Pending the time when we go settle this matter, make una go back to classroom. But as they talk, say, no be this kind of matter that they judge like this. Because if we don't day house for 7 months, we never settle them. The person when we even suppose they follow us discuss more settle the matter, come drag us, come court. You can't tell us say make we they go back. Pending the time when we settle this matter, even say you they support this person because the person don't care. But as you chamo don't come and don't talk, say, then go appeal that particular rule. Everybody get right to appeal.
Yes.
You don't agree with the lower court. Go the court when we say, no be lower court. If you don't agree with this court,
you go the
court of appeal. Go talk say, I don't agree with what thing they happen for here. How you go take reason this matter? Those ones go come look am. If they uphold what thing that one don't talk, you see if it go up.
Yes.
This matter will reach up to the highest court when they inside the border Nigeria. Make we see how the film they unfold. But I go like appeal to the critical stakeholders. Anything when they do to settle this matter, make them do it quickly so that settlement go there. And then if you look up, you go see picture. Everybody they smile. Everybody they smile. Oga President they there. I can see 5 governors. The governor of Lagos State, the governor of Zamfara State, the governor of Borno State, the governor of Kwara State, the governor of Plateau State.
Yes.
Then we can't get the Minister for Foreign Affairs. Then go to the United Nations General Assembly. And then what they look, and they say, not be saying a bad thing for people to travel with you, but then they're part of your entourage to follow you go. But what if they follow you go there, go do? Because if we check the reality when we face with here now, if you do a critical survey of the 36 states inside the border Nigeria, you can't ask yourself, say, what if they don't attract for foreign direct investment?
Yeah.
It be nothing. So this travel where you dey travel now, wetin the travel dey for gone. Because no be say you dey come out to go meet people to tell them say okay, oh, make una even come our state, come invest. How we go get 36 states for inside obodo Nigeria and we go dey check the different quarters wey we don get so far. Foreign direct investment dey very far from plenty of these states with all the resources wey we say we get. So abeg, make we no dey see all this kind join body as opportunity to travel, maybe to dey away from your wife small or to catch fresh American air. You suppose they think of the opportunities when they for this travel. So because the money we una dey spend, now our money, we need to dey see the impact back. Let me say, just go there, go, they smile, they take picture. Not be what we want with that.
All right, prepare.
Sharply concerning the United Nations General Assembly, if anybody read Oga Presido Muhammadu Buhari's speech where he make there, he talk well. He talk well. I like the fact say this time around he even talk about the strengths we Nigeria get for Africa and how Nigeria don't help other African countries tackle some of the challenges we then get in leadership. As it concern the ones the way be say maybe military be won't do something, they overtake. The one way be say maybe won't happen, Nigeria overtake.
They stand in line.
Very good one. And but some people, one thing where some people call the talk say, as we they campaign and they talk about our strength like this, make we know say people not blind because they see if we go get this kind of help, would they help our neighboring countries or other African countries? What's be the situation of things inside our own house? How our own house take be? If we go fit arrange, make sure say security cajard for some areas and because of some kind, we won't happen. How would they ensure say security they cajard for our own side? One take home way bisa go talk for waiting Oga Buhari talk well as he talk say the legacy when one leave for in government and to make sure say free and fair election. Because he even state and say this one that the last United Nations General Assembly go attend as the president of Nigeria. Because I mean after an election go day, no go day again. So I like the fact say he restate this one because the world they watch and they go they look to make sure say truly election day free and fair. But on the thing where he talks still for that same assembly where they beg make big countries and look at the begin the money then way small countries they owe make the fake cancel them. How many of the big countries them get the size of government where we will get the small countries? That's not the question we go ask because you will be big small country where they beg, make them fit cancel some of our money where we owe. How you they use manage your life? You know go free owe me landlord will be rent. They cook goat meat, medicine they smell for my nose every minute. But you tell me say you don't get money to pay me my rent. You know they possible because if you like saying I'm waiting, it be say we they do. Now we they run one of the most expensive governments for inside the world. Our money them too plenty. Had they quarry any of our leaders, they don't go Bodo Ibo go drum. They fly jets anyhow, private jets at the cost of the nation. Then you go borrow money to use ensure say you go fit maintain that lifestyle. They come they tell me say make you cancel your money where they owe. How that one use makes it? If now you be the person where they owe, then will you go agree?
No, I'll collect my money.
Now be the problem. So we just want to make the world know say. Make our leaders understand, say the world they watch. It is some things where we say we no go feel just hide or pretend for too long. It don't reach time where we say in all sincerity, we should do the right thing and cut the cost of our government. Make we cut our coat according to our material. This is why we are like this. I'm not going to use and so buba.
It's not possible.
I'm not going to use and so buba. So make we begin learn. The most you go fit afford, man, this top way. Make we learn to cut our coat according to our side. Then talking about ASU strike. You know, say Ekiti State government, Ekiti State University don't say me students start school.
Yeah.
Say exam na Monday. Today and tomorrow night they get to learn revision. They write exam for Monday. And they wait make we see as a good day.
Okay. Make we check the Punch newspaper. Make we just look through the Punch this morning because like I said, they don't also drop some kind of very important conversations for there. Make I just see some of the big. I just pick out the ones who will know say we go sharply look. Okay, Penga said they don't finger military in 600,000 barrels daily stolen crude. They don't talk say military people their hand they inside the 600,000 barrels where they thief daily. Okay, Napengasin talk that one. ASU to appeal ruling and parents want strike ended. Now they talk. Senate confirms Ariwola as a new CJN and he can't get agenda. It's a new CJN gets agenda. Court sets aside 47 million Paris Club payments in judgment. They say other matters with the ground here. They say Northern Christian will mobilize against Muslim tickets. Now, they talk now. Wow, they give us that update. PDP, IU must go. PDP calls emergency meeting over governors and others gang up. They say, like say, governors being stage gang up. We move again, go another one. We say Buhari, okay, and UNGA, yes, we don't discuss waiting Oga Buhari being talked for here already. But we'll carry and go down small, so we go see him. Yes, now the same picture where Precious been they talk about earlier. They say Buhari promises credible polls, seeks debt forgiveness. Forgive us all our trespasses. That one did, yeah. They say fraudster hack bank, transfer 523 million to 225 accounts. Okay, well, go check that one out. Whether they don't send money go your account will not be your own. No post-conviction bail for Baba Ijesha court rules. That one did, yeah. They say hoodlums raid Ogun communities, kill 3 police, investigate the matter. So Chukudi, which one you see for here we really touch you quickly?
And then what make I talk about this person when we say they come out money from your account. This incident happened over 3 days. The thing they say it starts on Friday. By the time when the thing they reach Monday, they don't clear the account. So the first thing when they do now to move over 500 million from your account,
yes,
enter into 18 bank accounts when they the same bank.
Okay.
Now, from those 18 bank accounts when they the same bank, they come move and go 225 bank accounts when they for 22 different banks. And then what they see here and I say, some people when they inside, they follow for this kind of arrangement. First, who give the information as it take concern say one kind money day here
inside one account, yes.
Because if person no know, he not go find what he no know.
Yes, no.
You understand? Then those 18 bank accounts when they the same bank, how? Because now somebody go drop the account number when they use send them enter inside.
Yes.
Then from this 18, they can send up to 225 other bank accounts when they around 22 banks. So me they see this thing as something when they very, very organized and then they take advantage. The first advice when I go give everybody and I say, guard your information jealously. Not even trust your wife, not trust your husband. Because you don't know where you go talk am or where she go talk am. Then the people when we say they do this badness they go do am. Or you don't even know whether the person be the bad person when go do am. So your information when they personal to you, guard that information. That one is number one. Number two, and most important,
yes,
the institutions when we say their business now to ensure say them protect our information when they don't hold in trust. May they do everything what they want to do. Don't be say you can't go back and they say, oh, we are sorry, fill this one, fill that form. Within 19 to 92 working days, that body is going to surplus.
Yeah, 19 to 92.
And you know, because of the people they do things and they go get away with that, nothing will happen. We don't see multiple videos of people they para for banking hall. Say how their money take disappear. What happen? It's always, oh, we are sorry, we are sorry. Which one be you are sorry? If the person come there for emergency situation, some people don't lose their means of livelihood. True. Some people don't lose their entire life savings and they don't get forced to even kill themselves because of this kind of situation. So I beg anything when they do to ensure, say, their customers, they protect their interests. May they do them to protect them. Then they work quickly.
Oh, yeah, sharp.
It be like say somebody there somewhere when they blow the fire of APC and PDP. Because their problem no the end. Now because of that they sing that song. Well, you know they finish. Hey. And now other people they benefit from them now. You know why?
Not so.
Yesterday people when we say they be wicked guys, senior influential people, including the governor of Oyo State, then come out talk say they're not go support anything we consign that PDP work out for president.
Yeah.
Say they're not go be part of that council. They don't. If you see people like Professor Jerry Gana, Jonah Jang, Seyi Makinde, some kind senior men, Olabode George, when they the party. Now serious problem with that too. Then talk say atiku back at these guys. He go talk something for London. He go come Nigeria, come talk another thing. For London, he go to talk about morality. For Nigeria, he go to talk about legality. They don't talk say na fight to finish. If you even go check the APC own, Baba Chilawal, the man wey use plenty money cut grass that time. Now he don't turn to moral police. He there for TV. In the talk say the Muslim ticket, they're very, very bad. You go cause division inside of Nigeria. Oh, how quickly we have forgotten that you use plenty money to cut grass. But let me not talk about that one.
All right.
Person when use plenty money cut grass, now you they tell us about same faith ticket. And now the problem when they this country be that. Jenna said the person come until the person come from your church or the person come from your mosque, now the person go fit do the work. Then the person when we say can't go that way because he believes that the only way he go take win election. Why you not consider the unity of Nigeria? Very important questions.
All right, quickly. Just pick the one sharply.
We say Pengasin and people then we involved on.
They talk say military hand involved. Yes.
Now their hand involved. This one are waiting they audible to the deaf and visible to the blind because they no need to tell anybody talk saying one higher mighty hand they involved for waiting they happen. And there was 600,000 barrels. Not be 600 naira. Not be 660, 600,000 barrels every day.
Yes.
Not be straw that they use soccer. So this will go a long way to talk about the decay where they happen for inside our security apparatus for inside Nigeria. If we not protect our oil, how would they use to protect the lives and property of Nigerians? So this go a long way to talk about waiting they happen. Why be say will nothing handle insecurity for inside the country? Why be say people they die every day and will nothing do anything about them? I don't know. I know say military go come out, come answer them later on because now always response and answer now would always hear. But we leave the matter. Many Nigerians they use their mouths. Eyes they see waiting they happen.
Okay, make I just run through this paper because like some of the conversations we did here now almost we don't see most of them. Now the nation, we'll just check the nation quickly so that we will get a better understanding of things. They say 95.4 million liters crude oil stolen daily. Now government they talk this one 95.4 million liters of crude oil where they thief daily, where they carry go where they don't know. Nigeria and US Germany orders seal pact on food security. That one they talk that one. Senate confirms Areola as Chief Justice of Nigeria. And dignitaries greet Remi Tinubu at the age of 62. Congrats, man. You don't they come there. PDP quakes as Wike group opt out of Atiku's campaign. At least Chukudi don't break that one down for us, make we understand. And the court won't stop negotiation. Court order won't stop negotiation with ASU, says Ingige. And the matter be that. Well, most of the conversations we do here, we don't see, and as you can see on the paper. But sharply, time don't reach, we'll go open phone lines for now. Make gonna join us inside this conversation. You know, as we do, not be only we go, they talk the matter. We just they bring, I can't give you. So you say, go select the one where you go like to talk about. So recharge your phone and tell people, say time don't reach. Where communication go start live and direct. Chukudi, thank you very much for
Fresh, I greet you.
Oh, yeah, now they go take small break. When we come back, we go yeah. All right, welcome back, my people. The time don't reach where we go yarn this morning. At least we don't hear what's in the papers they talk, and we don't give a small breakdown of things where they share for them. But yeah, so as I talked before, hope say you don't recharge your phone. Hope say you don't be ready to follow us talk because nah, you go start to the call us. Because now why would they do them? WhatsApp number self go show for screen and make sure say as you they call us now 1 minute you get so you go turn down the volume of your TV. No let wahala there because we're not going to hear you if your television they loud. Just turn them down totally, follow us talk for phone. And I beg, we know they cost anybody, we know they use cuss word for here. So just make sure say now talk we make sense and contribute and we move on. Make I let Honorable carry us through.
Yes, so and the 10th commandment, I mean, you know, call the WhatsApp.
No, call the WhatsApp.
That one are the 10th commandment. So, all right, we could touch that the matter, then we gather wait as your calls, they come in one by follow. Final list of the 2023 presidential, vice presidential, National Assembly candidates. They don't release them. It just like when they say JAMB bring out final list or school for university bring out final list. You go know add the list, the flesh inside that matter. You go even follow for what we will talk about today for inside the show. Man done back 15 years jail term for for torchlighting 12-year-old Pekin. They don't carry 15 years, say sit down for jail for torchlighting 12-year-old Pekin. We go know we'll add the flesh inside that one. Relocate communities now because of flood matter, because of water. NEMA don't want 13 governors. The 13 of them, they don't hear which governors be this one. You go, no, at the flesh reading inside. Yeah, Honorable, we'll begin one by.
All right, make we jump inside the matter as it is hot. Quickly, they say the final list don't come out. So for those of us now, we don't know. It's time to check the list because now that list, you go use take even decide who you want. We go represent you because when you look them, you go know. All right, in compliance with this section 32, subsection 1 of the Electoral Act 2022, the Independent National Electoral Commission, will be INEC, they don't sharply on Tuesday publish the final list of the candidates' validity nominated for the political parties for 2023 elections where they come. The national elections, namely the presidential election, senatorial election, and the federal constituency. So they don't bring out the list where these people go day. No, and then why would they always say, shout, make you go get your PVC, and all that is make you know who they put your hand down for. So the documents, which contain only the names, party, age, gender, academic qualifications, and PWDs, was released. They released this one exactly 156 days to the 25th of February, where the election will happen for 2023. All right, the commission, they published the names of the 36 presidential and vice presidential, as well as the National Assembly candidates of the 18 political parties at the INEC office, where it is inside Area 10 for Abuja. Similar list is expected to be published at the commission's office across the country. That was a day. And the final list for governorship and state assemblies, say they go publish that one October 4th. So this one, now wake up call, make on a sharply, open on an eye. We go touch like this matter for our first sit down talk segment. So you go know the people then, name by name. All right, prepare, carry the matter go.
This matter where they here, they pay me for Belewe. One 12-year-old Pekin, they give testimony for inside court. As one man, old man, we don't old like this, use torchlight her. In fact, one justice will be Justice Oluwatoyin Taiwo for inside Lagos Special Offences Court for Ikeja. Don't knock him 15 years, make him enter inside prison, make it there they chillax, first of all. For waiting where you do this 12 years old Pekin. This 12 years old Pekin say this man drag him, enter inside the house, torchlight her, and so blood full everywhere. The man can't even carry tissue, clean her up. Say, I should not feel the waka well. La papa come they talk. Say, wait till make your Pekin, this Pekin in the waka well. Come carry and go hospital. Now there they come find her. Say, Pekin not be virgin again. What thing happen? Who do you? She can't call the uncle. We do her. Uncle they deny say no be him do the thing. But Justice Tai will say as they carry the girl go hospital show say the girl not be virgin again. Justice Tai will say this result will come and say the girl not be virgin again. I support them, and because of that one, it shows say and prove say this man they guilty. He torchlight this Pekin. Make it go for 15 years for jail. Make it go there, go they suffer. Mama and Papa make una they put eye for na girl children. No. As a matter of fact, your Pekin no get any reason to call anybody when no be your direct brother or sister, uncle or auntie. It be like saying that all these bad men did they start. May they call her Mr. Edewo, Miss Precious. Now our name them be that one. May they not call uncle and auntie. Teach them the right and torchlight their body. When they don't they behave the way they not supposed to behave. Put eye inside them, make you know what thing they do them. Be friends with them, make them feel open up to you. Tell you what thing they do them. Because this kind of thing,
it no makes sense.
Touch my body well.
It no makes sense at all. All right, the other matter we did our hand this morning, this one. Now warning. You say when they drop warning like this, like for you to draw your ear, make you hear well. As it be so, the National Emergency Management Agency, what they call NEMA, they don't talk say they follow some state governments them. Say me they relocate communities where go fit where heavy flood go fit affect them. Rain, where will come full everywhere, where water go full everywhere, where water go surplus. They say due to the normal rains where they coupled in and the combined waters for the rivers and River Niger and Benue, say because of that one, better flood they come. So they go as that is made they empty some places. May they relocate some kind of people come up for the places where they stay. So NEMA Director General Oga Mustafa Ahmed, he talk this one, he issued notice for Abuja at a critical technical meeting to review the situation and announce further action by emergency responders. Say make people they grant, make people ready. Say water, serious water they come. Okay, so according to Oga Ahmed, based on the agency's communication with Nigerian's Hydrological Services Agency, they say the dam operators in the Republic of Cameroon have commenced release of excess water from the reservoir since September 13. So the development in Conno say it will be serious consequences. Say it will affect seriously for frontline states and communities along the course of River Niger and River Benue. So as it be so, they don't tell them, oh yeah, make una carry people, relocate them, come on for these places where this water where they come, so go fit cause problem. But as preparator come, they don't tell the governors. Hope say they don't hear. Oh yeah, time now this way you go call us, tell us your own side of the matter, how you take see which of these story touch you for body where you go like talk about. And remember, the newspaper own self day there where we don't enter newspaper small, check within day there. The numbers don't they flash for on our screen. WhatsApp number self don't day. Pre, you don't get any
Yes, so messages already they pour like water for this place. As Samuel Gibson from Kaduna don't talk, say war without end in PDP. They are saying when two elephants fight. Now who they suffer?
The grass.
I would advise them to put their house together, otherwise it's going to be an advantage to other parties. You can't say, I also want to appeal to ASU to call off the strike so our children of tomorrow can go back to school. That is, children will be leaders of tomorrow.
Yes, so
go back to school.
Miriam, good morning.
Good morning, people of God.
We greet you, Miriam. Welcome.
Let me start with press freedom. You see, our Nigerian journalists are the most molested, most insulted. The people where they still finish the Nigerian journalists. The other day we were here when one man like that, a politician, came out and when he was asked who was bankrolling you, he was insulting and assaulting the journalists. How many journalists have been locked up just for their freedom? They cannot talk to a man for like that, but the way they are treating our journalists really is quite appalling, and they need to do better. Okay. That is for that. Then I want to talk about Aisha Buhari congratulating her daughter-in-law who graduated from UK University. Why our children are still on strike? What is she trying to portray? What is she trying to show us? She just came out on national TV to spite it on our face. Yet that we can't afford it, or what is she trying to portray by doing that? And ASU are still on strike, and the industrial court is giving them a marching order to go back to classrooms instead of meeting their demands amicably, really. And we have heard that the federal government is going to meet the debt of 60.9 trillion naira behind. And our president is still opting for more debt. He's still looking for more ways to borrow. Can you imagine this kind of thing?
All right.
Please, this 12-year-old who was molested, this is the fight that Princess, shout out to Princess, the comedian. This is what she has been standing for. And God bless us all. Please put an eye on your children.
Yes, sir.
Make up your mind on who to vote now, and it is not tomorrow.
Thank you, Miriam. Thank you very much, Miriam. Let's say we get Cletus on standby. Still there, yeah? Hello?
Hello.
Good morning, Cletus.
Morning,
Thank you for
Cletus.
waiting. We're there with you. Cletus, you did there?
Yes, I'm waiting for Miriam to come down and let me.
We dey hear you. We dey hear
because
you.
your TV day on.
Your TV day on. Follow us talk. We dey hear you.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
We greet you, sir. We greet you. Go
Happy
ahead.
seeing you people this morning.
Yes, sir. It's good to see you too.
You see this ASU matter where they touch like say they don't understand what they do. This black market judgment, make them take time, make them not go full fire for the country again.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, go on. We dey hear you.
If to say Chris Ngige not be old man, for tell him say head not correct too.
No, you boy, you know fit tell him that one now. I beg.
I not go fit tell him, but I for tell him because they don't old. That make me not fit tell him say head is correct.
All right.
Because this Chris Ngige, if we check the result now, he not fit perform well for university. They did not want make people work there and make them perform well. Which infrastructure they the university where they want, make people go back, go take the land. All the university graduates we they get now, since over 10 years come now. Nobody passed the secondary school level. They cannot represent, they cannot do anything. Then people are saying they should go back to the university and nothing is being done about it. Chris Ngige should bring all his nephews, all his cousins, all the people he has overseas that are school. Let them come and school in the Nigerian university.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cletus.
Thank you so much. Chris, not already. Oga Ngige don't talk and saying children they go this Nigerian university.
Okay. Simeon, good morning.
My people, good morning.
We greet you, my brother. We greet you.
Please, I want to talk about that oil theft. I want to talk about the oil.
The oil with the thief. Go ahead, we dey hear you.
Because this thing of oil had been going on for many years ago. It didn't start today. That's why you see the military people, they are people that are ruling this country.
Yes, sir.
Because of this oil they steal, they make money with it. And when they make the money, they use it to take it to rule us.
Okay.
If you take all the whole people who are ruling us now, most of them are military. If they're not military, they are related to military. This oil theft, they have been taking this oil for a long time. When they use it, they will take it to buy vote and rule the country. That's what is happening now up to today.
All right.
So they should find a way to stop that oil theft. If they stop it, then we know where we stand.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Oga Simeon. Let's say we get Kola Wole from Lagos. Kola Wole, you did here?
Yeah, good morning, my brother and sister.
Good morning,
Morning,
welcome.
sir.
Good morning. You guys are looking good.
Thank you.
I want to talk about these military people, your son. The reason why we have bad military in this country is that we choose the wrong people. You will see some people that have passion for military, they don't go take them. Now people will not get passion. Why why bad things go they happen for military? Now my own talk with that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for your mind. Make I take some messages. Dokas from Just Talk say, education no consign this government. Now to the travel and borrow money. Now it be say did they do. Now we seen Dokas talk. Oma from Ikorodu talk say, good morning, my good people. I beg, tell Chukudi making update because hackers no need any help to penetrate accounts. Rather, na tools they need. Buhari 6 cancellation of debt. Yahoo. Okay, make I end them there. So they say hackers don't update.
They don't update. Then they really no need person with the inside. Okay, Oga Friday, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
We greet you. Welcome.
Precious, I greet you.
Good morning. I greet you too, my brother. Welcome.
Our government now, they are now pleading for the country. We borrow them money. Make them forget about the money, Abi.
Something like that. Maybe a little bit.
When they collect and they don't know. They never will see anything. When they start, now then they go forget about them. That one concerns them a bit.
All right.
Chai.
Thank you, Oga Friday.
Now the thing we want to tell us be that Oga Friday.
He say if na himself, he no go on forget that kind of money. But hey, now so we see him. Oh, yeah, prepare.
Now, make me pay out to make our children go back to school. We beg that we need down now. You not do a call. Make me airport.
Yeah, Mommy Precious. Well, we get your point. You don't talk and say, me Oga President will borrow money for ASU. Make we see whether that one goes soft.
Precious and a good morning. Oh, please, flood day my area because of yesterday rain. Please help us tell Lagos State government. May them come and help us send and may they help us do something about them. Baba Ibeji from Agege. Now sending this.
So flood day Agege. Now me talk so. Make it come. Make I not talk about.
Make it come island. All right. Good morning, Wazobia family. My contribution here is this: waiting a full grown-up man with his senses complete. See for inside 12-year-old became body. Imagine what the uncles of nowadays don't turn to. How much be Olosho where they no go fit go afford? I support 15-year jail term. Lesson to others. Chidi from Onitsha. And I sending that message.
Okay, we get another caller on the line. Hello. 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 Okay, you did yet? Be like say no deal. Be like say no deal. Try call us back if you did hear us. Try call us back. The numbers still there. They go flash them for those who just they join us. We don't know the numbers. They go flash them for na make una see so that you if you call us, send us WhatsApp message for the conversations with the grant. All
right, this person send us video. I know if you play the video, but he say, good morning, Prefer. Please help us tell state government flood won't sweep us away. One Hausa man don't block the middle of the road. Flood is really affecting us here. Abanjo Street, Dokpemo Agege.
No, it's the same Agege with the talk
the
just
same
now.
Agege, and another person I send the message right here.
This one now again.
And then this one say, good morning, my people of Wazobia. And now we say we want this government and we still they complain. And when we use our hand come out with good government, they will go enjoy them. Michael from Lagos, nice sending this message. I don't know what that person they call line. Make I sharply take this message from Tony Anele from Ijegamu. He talks say the ruling of the National Industrial Court of Arbitration may be in order and expected. However, the position of the ASU chairman is pertinently touching with following rhetoric questions. What will he say? One of the questions now one. What will be the mood of lecturers going back to lecture halls against their wish? That one question. What will happen if a doctor is compelled to continue treating a patient against his own will? You, if you be patient, you go agree. Another two. You see how the first lady is celebrating her daughter-in-law's graduation abroad, ostentatious manner. Is it not a mockery of our education system in her husband's land? He asked another one. Please let government and ASU come to a speedy this thing, made a settle them.
Okay, God's time, you did here from Rivers.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
God's time.
God's time, coming from Portugal.
Welcome. Oh yeah, carry go.
Yeah. This PDP and the PDP, their issue. I don't know what is the problem between PDP this time. PDP I know before is peaceful. But this time their issue is getting out of hand. Okay, now they are calling for the governors to gang up. What are they going to gang up for? What is the problem? I don't know this for government. In fact, you need to resolve this politicians and start beginning. The youth need to take over. That is just the problem.
All right.
Let the youth take over the government.
Okay.
Please.
Thank you, Oga Godstime.
If journalists should talk to them, don't send things into the politicians. I beg. Because sometimes they do come for interview. People should talk something to their head. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Oga Godstime. Thank you for that contribution. He said, may the youth take over. Well, yeah, that's just the talk. I'm sure the youth really ready to take over government. Make we see as the matter go be.
How the youth go manage? How they got 400 million?
That one said
you be like how they wait for us from
that one said okay, people like saying don't go. Make we see some kind of messages. We even get message or make I just
message
run.
If you just run and
okay, make people just know. For those who just join us, so they don't talk and say final list don't come aside for the presidential, vice presidential, and national assembly candidates. Them final list don't come out. INEC don't drop them. So we go touch like that matter very soon. We go give you the names. So you go know who them be. One man like that, they say they arrest him. They don't give him 15 years jail term because he go touchlight girl will be 12 years old. So they don't run him. Quickly, say 15 years jail term where you go enter. Then they don't talk him. NEMA don't want some kind 13 governors. Then say me they relocate some people from the area where they stay because flood they come and it go heavy. That's so it be. Let's say we get one caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Adewo. Our first lady, good morning.
Morning,
SMB. Where you day?
Very long time, sir. Very long time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Respond due to the time factor.
Oh, yeah, now.
I believe PDP will learn from the new PDP. Remember, in the 2019 election,
exactly.
They should have learned a lesson from the new PDP. It's more like history is going to remember itself, which I don't pray for them, even though I'm not a card-carrying member of any political party, but they should do the right thing. Secondly, let me go back to ASU. Edo and Precious, I don't know why we are worried about the ASU. We are expecting them to reach this bridge. Now they have reached the bridge. So let them cross the bridge. But my worry is the level of the education from the grassroots. You remember there is this committee financing Sept school, which was initiated by the federal government. On the 23rd of the August 2022, come out and mention almost over 11 million schools are shut down. 11 million. Over 11 million schools are shut down because of security and some other reasons. Now, on the 1st of this month, the UNESCO report is worrisome. Over 20 million out of school children in Nigeria. The whole population will have almost 244 million out of school children. But Nigeria is getting to 20 million, leading by India and Pakistan. So the problem is, what is wrong with us? Are we for real? What kind of generation are we trying to deal with?
All right.
Are we ready?
All right,
Do you
SMB.
think we have any other country better than Nigeria? Nigeria is the only country we have.
Yes, sir.
Education is the backbone of development. But when you are having 20 million out of school children and you are still worrying about ASU, what does that mean?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Even the recent statistics talk so we get more than 20 million already out of school.
You don't ready.
Seriously. And concerning the new PDP matter, seriously, I remember saying Oga Atiku na part of those who have been decamped. Go APC, form the new PDP, then go APC for that 2015 as to come. So message ready here, say good morning. He say, read my message, I read them. Good morning, my beautiful Wazobia people. He said the solution to all of this problem is that there must be a working law that will stop every 7 government official children to school abroad. Let everyone use Nigerian hospital too. Good morning from first class event decorator in Lagos State. That's what you call yourself. The message they like water for here. Make a look at that. If you read 1 or 2 only. On a good morning. I'm Chris from Abuja. I say I beg just out of curiosity. I beg school fees where students they pay. What's in they use them do? Rich now they say education they subsidized.
Yeah, they say it's so the kind of money no go too plenty like that.
So hi, you people are doing well, but we have a bad government. No problem. Come 2023, we vote out the bad government in Jesus' name. Amen. Get your PVC and vote the right party. Now, so you talk. And another person from Agege, Moses from Agege, say, "Good morning, my people. We didn't get good government. I beg, fella. don't talk, say, no be new things. Now waiting a talk. A few more messages for here. I beg, make them no give Nigeria for the money we borrow. Make them no forgive Nigeria for the money we borrow. And make everyone where the government office children no school abroad again except master's degree. Because lastly, all those where they Senate, if them truly love this country, make them sacrifice 3 months of their salary for ASU professors. He said Professor Suru from Magboro.
So may they give 3 months.
3 months. So if National Assembly like Nigeria, may they give 3 months of their salary so that they go resolve the problem. 3 months of their salary will go a long way.
They say that 12 million, according to our guests, we call us
all of them.
For all of them. So 12 million, all of them. That's a lot. And they will get some messages
Messages they still plenty. Someone gives you send another message. Okay, make I just go look whether I go see our YouTube messages.
For people they watch us online for YouTube, they see on our. And we'll go check them.
So Tony Ike said, greetings, students to start exam immediately. They resume is impossible because during my time at ESUT, we wrote our first and second semester exam at a stretch, no second semester lecture. I remember this, so maybe this one in reaction of the Ekiti State University, we don't talk, so maybe they start exam. Isaiah Obadele talk, say, now Muslim tickets to be the unity of Nigeria. Chukudi, that talk no make sense. Well, really? And he say, good morning, my people. Okay, Isaiah Obadile. Samuel King say, Niger no spoil pass repair. Yeah, you don't spoil pass repair. Now PVC 9 be the answer to help Niger. Ijoma Kalu say, person age don't cut on a light too. How age use cut lights? A good minister say, smart TV station on a don't cut and sharply. I no understand. Amy City say, TV say, yeah, this man, why they no why they no cut and when he reach another person turn? That's what you talk. All right, plenty messages the day. Yeah, we'll see all of on the way they send us message from everywhere for the world from top of YouTube, and we appreciate on our well. But we like saying I go back break inside this segment because other matters they grant we say we won't enter. Final list don't come out from INEC for everybody where they contest election for National Assembly and President. The final list don't come out. We go touch like that matter break and one by follow. They will also talk about press freedom. Journalists, them talk people like us. They really get freedom to operate their work, to do the work what they're supposed to do without fear or favor, as they used to come. That one, Oga Peter Osangbi will be media consultant. He could join us from inside the studio to talk that matter. But that one after this break. Stay with us.
My name na Ezugu Chukudi.
And na Oden na Nkubi. We know say na the bad words and na the bad our political update on top your #1 program as it is hot.
Make una ready as we won't make am even hotter with our ogbonge analyst Jimmy Disu.
Yes, so every Monday I go to join Chukudi and Nkubi to dey tell you wetin dey inside the politics and the politics of the matter. So make una no miss am.
As the Hot Monday special. Make una no miss am.
As the Hot Monday special live every Monday from 7 to 8 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV and Wazobia TV, QHF 57 Lagos, DSTV 259, GoTV 98, and Star Times 195. Shey you dey Lagos and you wan watch the night show live? Oya sharply send WhatsApp message to 0908 826 5034.
The show that you are on.
No talk with you, what talk.
This is the #1 show in Africa.
I
make some noise for the one and only.
Pepe plenty.
No ritual.
Why you never marry?
Must it be this spoon?
Now don't hear say.
If you want fights, make we use words to destroy each other. One of the mistakes we artists they make, we say,
If that go give you belly, enter my body.
there's rice, there's beef.
As if you know they open your mouth from other things.
The Night Show, showing Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV, sponsored by Number. Shey you dey Lagos and you wan watch the night show live? Oya sharply send WhatsApp message to 0908 826 5034.
The show that you are on.
No talk what you want to talk.
This is the #1 show in Africa.
I
make some noise for the one and only.
Pepper plenty.
Yes, yesterday no be small thing wey happen as INEC don publish list bring am out based on say this na the list of everybody wey pass exam to use contest for inside National Assembly, that is the House of Rep and Senate, plus including people wey be say go come out for presidency. For all the political party them wey be say we get for inside Nigeria. So people don't they check their name, they don't they check degree, they don't check, oh, this one carry WAEC only, oh, this one no carry degree. All that matter they share. But now it good make we even bring the information come your table so that you go know who you they vote for. We even get Ogbonga reports concerning this matter. But before then, make we let you know, so we get guests for inside the studio. In name now Oga Peter Osangbe, and he did here with us in the media consultants. You go follow us touchlight this matter before we enter our next topic. Oga Peter, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Ona. Well done. Nice to be here again.
So final jump list. Talk about
Because make I give Oga Peter coffee.
We do soft work.
See.
Oga Peter.
I realize I go take this more go.
Now liquid content only.
That's so.
Liquid content only.
Okay.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
so Moko touchlight the list because everybody I don't dey chook inside this list matter.
Right.
First of all, Moko hear your take, make it break and down to country people. They don't understand.
No, basically, kudos to INEC. What happen be say, what then they do now, give room when it be say all this matter they go trash them out before the election. This is not one of the advantages where the Electoral Act, bring in. So that after election, nobody will deal with whether the person a candidate or the person not be candidate. It's a welcome development as well because some political parties, they do uru. Primaries will take place.
Yes.
They go for national headquarters, they go substitute the name of the person we win.
We win, yes.
And all these things, they bring confusion. So what INEC has done, and I think so far so good, people must also give credit to whom credit is due. INEC has brought out a list, and the rule be say all lists go come through national secretariat of each of the political parties.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, now INEC supervise the primaries for where they do. So what INEC has done now is to put out everything. Although there are complaints here and there, particularly in the aspect of qualifications.
Yes.
INEC must also try and be very forthcoming in what they require. If you say minimum requirement, na WAEC, why I go worry myself, to go bring my PhD certificate
and all those things, yes.
So I might as well just submit my WAEC results, Now me also, Sabi, I submit only my first degree. You understand? Some of us who have master's degree can say, okay, to show say I didn't qualify,
you want to show say you get weight.
Do you understand? That does not mean say person will not submit what was it called?
PhD or
PhD, no go beyond WAEC. All them talk we say minimum qualification at this. So people need to understand that, and INEC need to do some more education. INEC not be weird and they do they call them verification of your qualification and all that.
Yes.
INEC no get power to say this person go school or this person no go school. Now waiting this person submit be this, so that we can actually face proper, electoral campaign issues in terms of debate on policies and all that. Yeah.
Say a lot of Nigerians are speaking about the qualification matter where you hear us now. Some of them they talk say why INEC not do, as they talk and say they not get the right to do verification, but why at least they not do proper checks, looking at okay, if not the standard where we expect it is. Why we say if person submit this one or even if he submit they check on whether na credible credentials the person they submit and all this, or you just talk say now waiting their party present to us now with the
yes, because all that suppose they clear. You know, when I did my masters in England, there's this body that they call UK NARIC. I think part of your school fees, you go pay money for them to verify your result. You have no business. They don't want to see your transcripts and all that. This thing. The school don't get business with you. Just pay your money, submit your certificate. Not them go liaise with your university, university to university. You know, across the world. Now then go communicate. So the UK NARIC, now they go use take verify your result. You know, so I go Epoma. School for Epoma, I get degree from Epoma. So now they go confirm now. So if I no go now, they go drive me come on for the school. So INEC must deploy that strategy of getting an agency, a responsible agency where go verify result. If you submit WAEC, go verify WAEC result. So not be INEC, and that body must be credible. And these are ways of employing people as well. So that body go credible. So if they verify result, then get evidence, say they don't verify result and all that. And then they submit to INEC. On that basis, INEC will say, what do you submit to us? They na fake. We'll not go accept them.
Okay, so talking about how clear INEC don't do for inside these primaries we didn't do now. Contention still there. I know go agree still plenty. For instance, concerning Babacha Lawa and Babacha, I say Machani and Ogalawa, you know, they not publish Machani name. They not publish Lawa name. That one is still Wahala way inside. Plus, including other ones, then people go say, person like Akpabio, we know say he contest for presidency. How come in name reflects? So you go talk, say, INEC really do thorough job and then really did fair for inside what they do for this primaries election.
Okay, what I think INEC they do in this matter, we say, then see I'm say they no one get they involved in controversy. If you go court, INEC can come as a witness because now they can supervise the primaries. However, INEC say, though now we can supervise it, but now your national executive, your national party, now you go send on a list. That's not within INEC now your national party. So whether not PDP, APC, NMPP or Labour Party, now the national party go secretariat go send
the list.
Because I quite understand if every primary we then do, then they send them to INEC, they will be non-dated. Do you understand? So they reduce them.
Okay.
So no need to the left, right, center. Let the national secretariat send us list of their candidates. So it is not left for the candidate when he be say feel shortchanged to now go court and prove it and call INEC as witness because INEC now they supervise the election. But that's without prejudice to the irresponsibility of some political parties and some candidates. We all know they Lawan, they contest the election presidential primaries.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right? And you cannot do the two together. And evidence, they say Lawan no contest that election. That primary this thing. So it portrays the political party, their political party in a bad light. All right? Okay. Any right-thinking person go say, man, this is not fair.
So people they expect say INEC suppose react to that situation and say, okay, as it be so, una no fit even submit or to talk about bringing this person as candidate forward. Should INEC no fit react that way and say we no go?
No, because they will be seen to be partisan and getting involved in their internal.
But if they get rules, I stay talking. They suppose to talk say according to the law, we don't dey ground. This kind thing no supposed to.
No, now the other fellow now go court because the rules say now your national secretariat and then go send us. So if the fellow go court and then INEC, they're supposed make waiting the lawyers they call them make INEC party to the case.
Yes.
You know, they go what's it called? Sue INEC as well, or bring them as witness. I don't know the right phrase now. Bring INEC as witness to say now they supervise the election. And they also say this man when they would present the name now no contest the election. I think that's what is presently in court.
In court, yes.
Yes, and I believe that the court will be we take a very right decision on that.
But the problem now is a lot of Nigerians go say, well, don't they get them right for electoral process? Because see what's happened for Omeya versus Amenchi case.
Yeah.
As a thing use our turn all of a sudden.
Right.
We go see they go back to that matter because if all these cases they in court already and INEC already published list, should be say we need to make progress on inside our electoral system. That's another question people could ask.
Yes, we they make progress, but you know the country had been damaged over the years. And it's going to take us a whole lot of time to recover from that damage, you know, where we'll begin to respect laws and we'll begin to respect principles and all that. And even try to be decent, because it's even indecent for somebody to do what they do. So when they say you don't participate
at all,
you are tough for the and you then submit you don't get conscience. How will you be excited about that kind of victory?
So morally, no, they right for INEC to say on a moral ground, this person will not see and can't do the primaries.
INEC not get judicial power. Now rather, now the thing is in public domain. It is not for the electorate to pay them back. To tell them, so not get right to this, on shame, not the catch on. You understand?
Yeah.
We will vote against that candidate. So if the candidate go court, if unfortunately say the other person is saying allow and come, they can still put in him, the electorate will now vote against.
They go chook out for the matter.
All
right, make we just let people know say on self they part of this conversation. Make una come chook mouth for the matter as it be. And the list don't come out. The list don't come out, and at least we go run through some of the names we've been shown on top this conversation as well, so that you self go know and make no be like say just a yes say list. At least we could even give us some kind of breakdown of the names we come up on top the list and what you feel about the people we did here, we they represent. Just to be clear, quickly, say the Oga Bola Ahmed Tinubu for All Progressive Congress, Nana APC, the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar for People's Democratic Party, Oga Peter Obi for Labour Party, Senator Rabiu Kwakwanso for the New Nigerian People's Party, and Adebayo Adewale for Social Democratic Party. They say they are among standard bearers with them clear yesterday by the Independent National Electoral Commission. They don't clear senatorial polls as well of over 1,008 candidates, including Ebonyi State Governor Dave Umahi, Nana Ebonyi South, former Niger Delta Affairs Minister Senator Godswill Akpabio, we Precious Minute talk about earlier, Akwa Ibom Northwest, Cross River State Governor Ben Ayade, and Comrade Adams Oshomole, APC, Edo North, and Governor Okeze Ekpazu of Nana PDP, Abia South, by Senate President Lawan, he names himself as we didn't talk, I mean, name not day, and some other matters we did there. So people see they talk about the conversation. Now for Yobe North District, in rival in the race for the same ticket, Oga Bashir Machina, in name himself not come out for this list, still because they talk about the matter for there. They say also in Edo State, INEC they uphold the list of candidates submitted by Dan Orbit, will be a faction of PDP as well. The electoral agency stated that the political parties were free to make observations of the list. They say they give them the right. They could check check the list with you, and adding that the observations which should be signed by their national chairman and secretariats must be supported by affidavits. Now, waiting the yarn be that. Other people names still they will come out for prominent candidates for senators and all that. We'll still check them as it be. So make una just be aware of some of the names we don't drop so far. All right.
So Oga Peter, Ayade, the Cross River State Governor, Ebonyi State Governor, name. We know that of the Akpabio we don't talk about right now.
Right.
Must we have all of these kind of things? We know, say, all these people, will see them collect presidential ticket, pay 100 million. We'll see them not even drop their card until later, you know. So must we get all this kind yama thing happen? You know, get where we be say INEC feel they strict and stand to waiting if you say they do to make sure say all this mago know there at the end of the day.
Apparently, some sort of dereliction of duty there on the part of INEC. A situation when it be say they don't do this kind of thing where you expect them to do. But there's a limit as well to which they can exercise such powers. You know, these politicians have a way of trying to circumvent the law. They have a way of manipulating it. And INEC, from all indications, doesn't want to go into the controversy. They just want to face, you know, the whole process of organizing
the
election. It is sad that after our years of political development, we still involved in all of this. But I don't want to put the blame for where INEC they. I want to put it on our politicians.
On the political parties.
And politicians and the political parties. Okay, see all of them, as they mentioned their names, where they go Senate. These are supposed, leaders in their own right, former governors and all that, experienced. And so you would have thought that they would bring to bear in our legislation, proper, debate and structured legislation. But they are not. You expect that a strong legislative arm will be good for, for our polity. But now, waiting you will see now indolence. Do you understand? It can't be like saying a retirement place for them.
They just go there.
They just mentioned
they're not going to even go, Senate chamber for debate, for discussions. You not go see them, submit serious proposals, and all that. So we have a problem. And what the electorate must now do is now to see how they go change, the narrative. A situation whereby you be say you be former governor. Don't mean say you must go there. In any case, what you they go do? Even be governor, what you know if you do for your people as governor. Now Senate you won't go do. You understand? Senate not a tar road. You understand? Senate not a build school. Do you understand?
We'll just let people know, say, yes, the numbers don't they available right now. We're going to start to call us and send us your WhatsApp messages as well. I believe, say, prepare. She go there here to read them because now she carry the matter for hand.
Because I even get one funny message where I get for here. He said, good morning, guys. I saw the list, but why were people particular about the Labour Party candidate, Peter Obi? Yeah. I watched a video where the future president's name, Peter Obi, and his CV was read over 5 minutes. Anyway, they said that they throw stone only to the ripe fruit. And so you talk. So talking about their credentials.
No. Make I put more for this one. This is interesting. The way they go for this country is unfortunate. In a presidential race that has about 17 or 18 candidates, you see that all the presidential candidates are attacking Peter Obi. So my worry now, what's going on here? Why are you not talking about the MPP candidate? Why is the MPP not talking about SDP? Why is SDP not talking about APC, and PDP? So it is worrying. You understand why all of them just gang up against one man? It's inexplicable. Okay. I cannot understand it. But my take and advice is that people must try to remove the individual from, some of these things because that the man went to a Labour Party where he thinks he can find, progress for his aspiration, does not mean that everybody. So, but the general impression out there is that perhaps he's seen as a threat, as a possible threat.
Make we take a caller. We'll take a caller. Miriam, good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Miriam. Welcome.
Analysis.
Ma?
I have been compromised. Why? Ask me why. Why? Because Martina was engaged in the primary election. Everybody saw it. Everybody knew about it. And before INEC law stated that if you are contesting for presidency, there is no how you can contest for 2 things at a time. You cannot contest for president and contest for vice president in any way you want. So, why are they trying to compromise Fabio and Awani and Co? Why are they trying to do that? Martina has contested. The party has seen. Everybody saw what happened. And you know how it's going. They are compromised. They are between pieces all around. So they better just go to their house and do the right thing. Because very soon, this 2022 election is not going to be as business as usual. Because seriously, their body language is showing us that they are not on the same page with Nigerians. God bless us all.
Thank you, Miriam.
So you talk about the Machina case. See, be like say INEC they compromise. So I believe you say they struggle to hear it.
Miriam, I think that's her name.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Miriam, for that very confident and strong position. The truth of the matter, we say, you can allege that, but my own take now say we are in a democracy. All right, let us explore the democratic means of doing it. What she has just raised is a moral burden both on Lawan, APC, and INEC. But I believe, too, that the judiciary will do the right thing because it's clear. The rules are clear, just like she said, that you cannot, once you are, he contested, so he cannot come and contest on the same, this thing again. The same thing with Umahi, the same thing with Akpabio.
Yes.
So it's a whole lot of contradictions. So I agree with her. So, but like I said, we're in a democracy. You know, if one aspect fails you, you seek redress. The only redress to seek now is the judiciary. Let us test it. And so at the end of the day, the judiciary may do the right thing, and then everybody is fine.
You know, speaking about the compromise where Miriam they talk, and she not the only person where they talk this kind of thing. Some other Nigerians, some Nigerians they talk say INEC know they stand their ground now. Let's take it back from when they've been give timeline for presidential candidates to declare who their running mates will be, and they say there was a certain kind of shift tilting towards a particular political party we know present their own at the given time where they give. Right. What do you feel about that? You know, looking at these things, you feel say that not waiting build up this feeling where Nigerians get about INEC not being standing their point and being credible. But before you answer that, no, just take Simeon. Feel like saying there on the line. Hello, Simeon.
Good morning.
Good morning, Simeon. Welcome.
I think our problem is if God will help us not to use money to buy vote. If the election will be free and fair without vote buying, somebody will come out of this election. Somebody that can save this country will come out. But when we use money to start buying people, going from state to state to start buying people with money, we cannot get a good leader. That's what we're having. We can't get a good leader. But if there should be free and fair. INEC already they have already bought an INEC already. You're just wasting our time. Wow. INEC have already been bought. If there should be free and fair election, somebody good will rule this country very well. But there's money. We can't get a good leader.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Simon. So
still talking about the credibility of INEC.
Credibility of INEC.
You know, over time, whether the period of FEDECO, I don't know whether they don't burn you that time. Whether not the period of FEDECO, NECO, and INEC now, you know, they have always had, you know, a credibility issue.
Okay.
But my own appeal, and I say, let us, as Nigerians, as electorates, try and give a little, show a little confidence in the process. You understand? Yes, fair enough. There are a few INEC officials who have shown credibility, integrity. Somebody like Mike Igini, you understand? And even this present INEC chairman, Mahmoud, you know, has some level of integrity. And you can see that he's determined to ensure that the process is, you know, transparent and all that. I do not want to join the bandwagon to say that they have been compromised. I would rather say they have made error.
Okay.
You understand? They're saying an error on their part. So whether the error is deliberate, whether the error is stimulated, whether the error is influenced, I cannot confirm. But I think it's an error. And my own is that error can actually be corrected by going to the courts. You know, our politicians are the problem. We let's not heap all the blame on INEC. Our politicians are the problem. As INEC, they prepare to organize the election. Some politicians, they prepare to subvert the election, the process. Some politicians, they rather than work hard to sell themselves and their programs, are spending time to think of how to, like the last caller was saying, buy votes or do anything that would, you understand? But I believe strongly too that this forthcoming election, vote buying will be reduced by a certain percentage. You know, if it was 100% before, I think it will be reduced by 40%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I believe it will be reduced by 40%.
Why you believe so? Because see what's in the happen for Imo State. People, they accuse the Imo State governor, Senator Hope, of the fact, say, why the sudden multiple registration for a single unit? You see that videos and all that?
No, we're talking about buying of vote now. And then this, like, you know, people... You buy vote, people will collect your money, they will do it in the one do. Unlike before, as they give them money, that they go vote for your candidate. But back to the Imo one. The Imo one, for me, if it is true, you know, despite with video evidence, is criminal. And I expect INEC to, you know, rein in on the perpetrators of that thing, because that is Very, in fact, I no believe say that kind of thing go happen. But the question I come there ask, we say, how they go take vote for that? Because you know, say a card reader.
Yes.
How the person go come take vote for that election? And then yet again, how possible is it, say the system fit accept? So a lot of confusion, contradiction. How system take accept that kind of thing?
Because people don't come and they tell us, say, they vote with 2 cards.
Yes,
For inside the
we
shoe.
been
Say
get
they
caller
two
with caller.
cards,
Say you get
and
2
they
cards.
use the 2 they
And
vote.
she used the 2 cards vote. At this, and she used them and
So
nothing
it's indicative of the fact, say the card reader thing we then talk about, say they're faulty. Because part of the advantages of the card reader, we say you go detect because of your biometrics.
Yes.
You know, your finger is so you can't. You understand? You can't register. If you don't do it before, you can't go to even another polling unit, not to talk of the same one. So there's a whole lot of... so meaning the same politicians have compromised the system. When they be said, then get mole, wouldn't they use, they do that kind of thing. So the we need to rein in our politicians. They are the problem. Not be say, just like the typical Nigerian thing. You and I know, say, you go abroad, if you come, as they pass through immigration, you don't organize yourself. As you come, enter town, you're behaving very well.
Everything will change.
You understand? Everything will change. You're not going to even beat traffic light. You won't cross for zebra crossing, you go stand. You know, say, now you're right away and all that. But as soon as you return past Muritala Mohammed Airport, even you don't they shout for the immigration officer. So it is a Nigerian thing. So it's easy for us to now pass the blame on INEC and all that. So you understand, as electorates and as patriotic citizens must say enough is enough, we've had enough. And then let's do the change.
So make a look at get some messages because I know some people get
messages.
things to talk. Michael from Lagos say, good morning, everybody in Wazobia houses. This list, now just one person I for agree make good Senate house because him don't try well for him states. But the other make them go back to their houses. We need new faces to join God will to Senate House. Michael from Lagos State. Okay.
It's good as they talk and so, but let me tell you, if a candidate, if you come out now, say you want to challenge that person, they go say you don't get structure. The same person, the same people, when they say this kind of thing, when this guy they talk now. So we are the problem.
We get caller on the line. We'll take this caller. Hello? Hello? Pius.
Yeah, good morning.
Pius, welcome.
Pius, welcome.
Welcome.
Please, I'm greeting you people. Good morning.
We greet you.
Good morning.
We greet you.
I'm enjoying the program.
We're happy to say you did here.
God bless you people.
Thank you very much.
Please, I want to find out this apart your issue, whether his name is on the INEC list.
He need a present.
In present. How you take see the matter? In name day. How you take see him?
Day.
You know, his name not supposed to now.
Okay.
Because he did not contest that primary.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Oga God. He won't just check whether he name Oga Akpabio name day on top of the list. Well, he name day. We don't read them out.
No, but you see, my worry now be saying the general public be dissatisfied with the way these former governors are manipulating the system to put themselves as candidates to go to Senate.
Yes.
So if we are all feeling this bad, so how come we are not voting against these people? How come they are going to win the election and go there?
They get structure. Should we talk about structure, sir? So is it possible to say that because of their structure? But what's really the structure in
not
this
be
place
people
now?
they make up the structure.
See the structure is negative and positive.
Okay.
And it's actually an expensive thing because see, for every polling unit, that's why you need all these so-called big political parties. I don't want to mention their name. For every polling unit, then get 2 agents.
We did there.
Polling unit. And in fact, for even the polling booth, we did there. In the polling unit, you feel get up to 10 of 8 units.
We go take run
in the booths. So for each of those ones, these big political parties get 2 people there. Now, they go pay them money.
Yes.
Now, these other small political parties no even figure one
because of the
because
funding.
They don't get the funding.
Let me take a caller. We'll take a caller. Ike, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ike. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I want to talk on. Thank you so much, because you guys are doing a glorious work. You guys are doing a very fantastic work.
Thank you very much, Ike. Thank you.
First of all, Fabio is not supposed to. Our INEC, thanks to our guests this morning, but on a normal note, INEC is compromising with what they are showing us presently, because what we were told is that if you vie for a position, you're not supposed to go for more than one position. And as you can see, even there were some persons that the president had to retreat from their position just because they wanted to go for presidency. So why is INEC now still coming out to allow these persons to contest again? And also talking about our educational system, it's a very, very rough one though. I don't know why this time around the Nigerian government will not give the ASU what they demand for. We have legislators that are earning more.
Thank you.
Yes,
All right.
there's nothing to show.
Thank you.
All right, thank you,
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
Ike. So now people really get issue with getting good confidence for INEC, especially with this whole drama will happen. Why it be seen are mostly APC people them? Now it be like say they succumb to like that. Now the case of who get the pipe, who they pay the pipe at the
Yeah, and then they power. If you also remember when PDP they power, that's so everybody they accuse INEC and then say then they favor PDP. And you know the typical Nigerian thing, they just feel that because the president now appoint the INEC chairman, and then they, they go koto to waiting in party they do.
Now just the feeling have been a reality now based on
it would appear. It would appear that it's really. Why? That's why some of us are saying, look, to be INEC chairman, we must now think of a better way to appoint. The president must not appoint the INEC chairman. Let people contest about it. Say, okay, I want to be INEC chairman. Do you understand? They look at your integrity, or let it come from the National Assembly. A situation whereby people go,
all of them go agree
and vote for somehow, so that the power is removed from the president.
Okay.
Do you understand? In my view, that perhaps will be a step towards bringing what is it called? Some level of independence, and because it's actually not independent, so now, some level of independence.
Yes, actually. So looking at the situation now, as we don't talk, a lot of Nigerians we don't call us where you hear they don't lose, that trust on INEC. What do you feel say INEC go fit do at this point to gain back that trust where Nigerians no get again because of the things we don't play out? What do you feel say INEC fit do?
First of all, I believe as a PR man, I believe that INEC has a communication challenge. They have a perception challenge.
Okay.
They be like bad product. All right. So they need to, now work on their perception. And one of the ways to work on their perception, as far as this thing is concerned, is to begin to be transparent. Transparent is very key. And then people could begin to see you, in a different way.
So which ways they feel use that in doing in the open? We see me by transparent. I mean, they do open things. Maybe people see.
Yes.
How they feel they do want to give
at each point in time, they must consciously communicate, to people what they are doing.
Okay.
And what they are doing, and then to stand firm. And then a lot of their own understanding of voter education, to do advert and show you where to print and all that. It's beyond that. You can also educate people on what your responsibility, your core responsibility be. You understand? Because I believe, say, at times there are some things that dispute when it be sent a court will decide. But you and I go just say, make INEC suppose. INEC not suppose. You understand? Now, they would have followed the rule and do what they want to do, but you feel aggrieved, go to court and address, and the government can therefore strengthen our judiciary. You understand? Judiciary not be, I've tested the judiciary before, I got justice and all that. So people must get confidence in the judiciary. So INEC has perception issue, they must communicate effectively. Now, they must reorganize their communication department. The point is that they need experts. So instead of going to get one person, say, become a professor or PhD and all that.
All right.
you must get experts to be able to communicate.
Okay.
So how come, because if you look at it now, how come that most of these corporate organizations are able to communicate a message? You understand? So government, INEC, whatever it is, especially sensitive department, a government agency like INEC, should be able to communicate.
So talk to people,
talk to people.
Thank you. Because this one can be like say, now word of advice so you live for INEC.
Yes,
like thank you so much, Oga Peter Osangbi. You sit down here and drink your tea and chop your biscuits. Because they enter inside another topic right now. What enter inside press freedom? As it be say, how journalists them, people will be talk and news people like this, how they feel get freedom to operate without the powers that be choking them?